Is it time to buy or sell Opendoor Technologies stock? In this video, we will explore Opendoor Technologies in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Thursday, the 25th of September, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay informed about our latest analysis. You don't want to miss any important updates that could affect your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and deep analysis for any one of 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. Since the 7th of July 2025, our system has identified Opendoor Technologies as a buy candidate, assigning it a score of 4.89. Now let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. Those who acted on our analysis would have experienced a remarkable gain of 1,353.01% since we initially categorized Opendoor Technologies as a buy candidate 58 days ago. This results in an average return of 23.33% per day since it was designated as a buy candidate. The stock is positioned in the midst of a broad and robust upward trend in the short term, indicating that a further increase within this trend is anticipated. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of 311.34% over the upcoming 3 months, with a possible return ranging between 202.75% and 441.5%. Examining the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of 31.23%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could range from negative 83.36% to positive 53.34% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $1.51 and $13.94. Our latest daily update for Opendoor Technologies highlights a volatile ride for the company's stock price on Thursday, moving between $7.87 and $9.21. On the last trading day, which was Thursday, the 25th of September, 2025, the stock price experienced a gain of 10.45%, rising from $8.23 to $9.09. Throughout that day, the stock fluctuated by 17.03%, hitting a low of $7.87 and a high of $9.21. Over the last 10 days, the price has dropped in 6 instances, resulting in a decline of 13.59% during this period. Notably, trading volume increased alongside the price, indicating a positive technical sign, with a total of 73 million more shares exchanged compared to the previous day. In total, 365 million shares were bought and sold, amounting to approximately $3.31 billion. Looking back over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price reached was $10.87, while the lowest was 50.8 cents. Currently, the price sits 16.38% or $1.78 below the 52-week high and 76.83% or $30.15 below the all-time high recorded on February 11, 2021, when the price peaked at $39.24. Opendoor surged again this week following the disclosure by quantitative trading firm Jane Street, which acquired a stake of approximately 5.9%. This development served as a significant momentum trigger for a stock that has already experienced an increase of several 100% year-to-date. This institutional vote of confidence elevated trading volume, attracted new retail interest, and contributed to a 2-day rally after a recent pause and a notable pullback of about 20% last week. In the short term, expect continued volatility. The Jane Street disclosure acts as a clear catalyst that could sustain the rally, especially as momentum traders enter the fray. However, since the positioning is relatively passive, there is a possibility that the stake could be quickly rotated out, leading to abrupt reversals. Looking ahead, fundamental factors will become increasingly important. Opendoor reported softer contribution margins associated with older inventory, even as new initiatives like Cash Plus aim to enhance profitability. If housing demand and margins stabilize, along with potential relief from interest rates, The stock could see an upside as Opendoor leverages its scale into sustainable profits. On the other hand, persistent margin pressure or a broader market reset could expose this still speculative narrative to significant declines. Analyst ratings. On Wednesday, the 6th of August, 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned Open a sell rating with a downgrade action. On Tuesday, the 22nd of July, 2025, it was reported that Morgan Stanley assigned Open an overweight rating with a hold action. On Wednesday, the 16th of April, 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned Open an outperform rating with a hold action. On Friday, the 28th of February, 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned Open a neutral rating with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 14th of May, 2024, it was reported that UBS assigned Open a market outperform rating with a hold action. Analysts have assigned Opendoor Technologies stock a general sell rating. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as a strong sell, while the price-to-book ratio is marked as buy. Regarding return on investment, the analysts have also rated the stock as strong sell. The following signals have been identified for Opendoor Technologies. The Opendoor Technologies Inc. stock presents buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, indicating a positive outlook for the stock. Additionally, there is a general buy signal resulting from the relationship between these averages, where the short-term average is positioned above the long-term average. In the event of downward corrections, there will be support from the levels at $8.93 and $5.71. A decline below either of these levels will trigger sell signals. Furthermore, a buy signal has emerged from the 3-month moving average convergence-divergence. The volume is increasing alongside the price, which is considered a favorable technical indicator. However, some negative signals have also been noted, which may impact short-term developments. A sell signal was generated from a pivot top point on Thursday, September 11, 2025, and the stock has since decreased by 13.59%. Further declines are anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence-divergence, buy signal, pivots, sell signal, recorded 11 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal noted 123 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal, observed 2 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal, indicated 59 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages, buy signal, noted 57 days ago. If we examine the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal, noted 34 days ago. The long-term moving average, buy signal, indicated 54 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages, buy signal, recorded 49 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to discover more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for Opendoor Technologies. Opendoor Technologies Inc. finds support from accumulated volume at $9.07. This level may present a buying opportunity as an upward reaction is expected when support is tested. The stock is subject to significant movement throughout the day, indicating high volatility, and the large prediction interval from the Bollinger Band classifies this stock as very high risk. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated by $1.34, representing a change of 17.03%. For the past week, the stock has experienced an average daily volatility of 14.73%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for Opendoor Technologies, let's quickly review some essential fundamental data. First, let's discuss the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the PE ratio. This important measure assesses a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. A negative PE ratio indicates that the company is experiencing negative earnings or incurring losses. Even well-established companies can face downturns, often due to factors outside their control. However, a pattern of consistently negative PE ratios could suggest inadequate profitability and raise concerns about potential bankruptcy risks. In other news, the next earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 6th of November, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are projected at negative 0.07. It's important to monitor these figures, as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Opendoor Technologies. In case of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Opendoor Technologies is at $9.50. If you do not own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, Opendoor Technologies encounters its first support level at $9.07. If this support level holds, it could be a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Opendoor Technologies from multiple analyst sources is to sell. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 10th of September 2025, Rabois Keith made an insider purchase of 0 shares of common stock. On the 15th of September 2025, Najatian Kasra made an insider purchase of 1,580,611 shares of common stock. On the 15th of September 2025, Najatian Kasra made another insider purchase of 40,886,344 shares of common stock. On the 15th of September 2025, Najatian Kasra made yet another insider purchase of 40,886,344 shares of common stock. On the 15th of September 2025, Najatian Kasra made an insider purchase of 0 shares. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we have determined that the insider power is positive, with a ratio of 92.814. In total, insiders purchased 91,280,404 shares and sold 4,362,512 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $8.56, which reflects a decrease of 5.84%. This stock experiences significant daily fluctuations, indicating a high level of risk. Additionally, there is a sell signal generated from a pivot top identified 10 days ago. Is Opendoor Technologies stock a good buy? Several short-term signals, along with a generally positive trend, suggest that the current level may present a buying opportunity, as there is a fair chance for Opendoor Technologies Incorporated stock to perform well in the near future. After analyzing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Friday, the 26th of September, we expect Opendoor Technologies to open lower by 367 0.10 of a dollar and begin trading at $8.72. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decisions on StockInvest.us. By using the information provided, you agree and acknowledge that you are responsible for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With regards from all of us here at StockInvest.